Hi, I want to talk about the Astrology of the Tunisia attack, which occurred yesterday on the 29th of October, with 9 people wounded, as you can see here. So let's go straight to the chart. You can see planet Mars, which is often associated with attacks, is right on the ascendant. But what's interesting, if you look down here, planet Mars is 19 degrees. Okay, 19 and 19 degrees or 18 degrees over the summer. We had a solar eclipse, which is in the opposite sign here of Leo. This Mars here is not in a good place. It's on the south node, and the south node is where we lose things. So let's look back what happened over the summer. So it was about 2 months ago in August. That was the eclipse, solar eclipse in Leo. And you can see that it did happen on 18 degrees here of Leo, which is opposite the south node, which is in Aquarius, and Mars. So it will affect that solar eclipse would have affected the fixed signs, which includes Taurus and Scorpio, which you can see here. So let's go back to the chart and see how Taurus and Scorpio was affected. So here you can see that Uranus is in the most potent degree here of Taurus, just about to go into Aries, but it's opposite Venus and the Sun in Scorpio. So Uranus is the ruler of the chart here. We took this at 1:50 p.m. on the 29th of October. So Uranus would be ruling the chart here, opposite Venus and the Sun in Scorpio. Well, we actually have a stellium in Scorpio, and Scorpio is associated with extreme things like terrorism and hidden things. Now, Venus rules women, Venus in the sign of Scorpio, and it was hidden, it was done undercover, and Uranus rules electricity, surprises, disruptions, and this is what was going on the day. So we had this female, which is connected with Venus, opposite Uranus, which is rebellion and surprises, and she had a bomb on her. Okay, also more importantly, that Venus and Uranus are currently going in retrograde, going backwards. That means they're closer to the Earth, and Venus is particularly powerful as it's in retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. So Venus rules women again, and we've seen prominent women die at these periods, like famous women when Venus goes backwards, sometimes whether in fashion or whatever. And at this time there was a female suicide bomb, as we know. Okay, so the Sun and Venus as well, we have to point out, is in the 8th house, and the 8th house rules death, just like Scorpio. And Mercury, I think, is on the 28th degree right here. The obvious thing here, you can see where the moon is, and the moon rules the public, is in the sign of Cancer, and it's opposite Saturn. Saturn is in Capricorn, which is connected with authority. Saturn and Capricorn connected with authority, and we know that police officers mainly lost their lives. Well, not lost their lives again, they were just injured, about 8 of them. If we look back as well to the other bombing that happened in 2015 in the capital, I think it was November 2015 bombing, 24th of November 2015. I don't have the exact time, so but just look at where Uranus was. Uranus was in Aries. I think around this time, when Uranus went into Aries, we've had a lot of problems with ISIS during that period. Okay, Uranus was in Taurus at the time of yesterday's attack, but Uranus in the 2015 bombing was again opposing Venus. But what's interesting is that Venus rules Libra, so it's stronger there. However, in the bombings which happened yesterday, the Venus was in Scorpio, where it's in detriment, being much stronger in its opposite sign of Taurus. And so that's basically it, what you can see there. But again, on the bombings, you can also see in 2015 it was opposed Mars again, which is an obvious destructive pattern. So Mars opposite Uranus, bringing surprises again. So that was it. So that was the difference between the two charts you can see basically.